just wanted some pizza. I did not anticipate a clown and a steel chair to knock me out, but there ain't no goddamn clown that's gonna stop this show. What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to 2K17, yada yada yada. Let's have a match here. My head is killing me. These lights aren't helping, but this show goes on. And I welcome you to a fine today. Monday. It's Monday. We have the second Raw in 20 years tonight without Michael Cole, which I expect to hear the same amount of nonsense as usual, because when you got Vince in your ear, that's kind of how you do things. But there are, I guess, a handful of things that might be worth discussing. Let's see here. There's been some controversy on the ECW One Night Stand arena for 2K18 because some folks, or there were some reports saying that it was a fan-created thing that was made for those videos that came out, or that they, because it's one of those things you can do in the creation tools. But then the people who recorded the videos, there were more entrances yesterday. People who recorded the videos said that no, that was already in the game. So there's been this back and forth on what the deal is, because people who are, who would be in the know have kind of said it both ways. So as usual, you would imagine that we'll find out when the game comes out. And there was some discussion that, oh, well, maybe it's only in, the Deluxe and the Cena edition, because those have that old school John Cena, and the RVD that would have had that match at the Hammerstein Ballroom. It's not the Hammerstein Ballroom, it just looks very similar to the Hammerstein Ballroom, I guess. So that's just one of those many questions that we'll find out the answer to soon, very soon. But also, a bunch more questions will be answered tomorrow when the embargo lifts for all the people that got flown out to, where was that at? The archives in Connecticut. So there should be plenty more footage hitting tomorrow. Not on this channel, but plenty more footage hitting tomorrow. Although, curious enough, I still haven't seen anybody else. There was one other person who would have been there, but I haven't seen anybody else post any Season Pass videos. And that's funny to me, because these are the same people who post videos on every single little minuscule detail. But Season Pass, they don't post anything about. That seems deliciously suspicious. There is the modern-day Maharaja doing his thing. Welcome to the ring rang. What else we got here on this thing? They've been doing Brock Lesnar and Sheamus at house shows in Canada, and that's a little bit, sure, okay. It's weird that they managed to work in more house shows into his contract, considering the nature of the, nope, breaking out, the nature of what's going on right now. Boom! This is Extreme Rules, and I'm going to drop some bombs on you, modern day Maharaja. I'm going to take out my clown frustration here with that whole thing on Jinder. I'm going to hinder Jinder today. It's going to happen. Anyway. What else is going on? Let's see here. So, yeah, they put out a bunch more 2K 18 entrances. Ooh, I can get a solid steel chair. And, oh no! Crap. I'm taking that belt, Jinder. You ain't gonna stop me. And only one really noticeable glitch, and that was during the RVD entrance. After JoJo finished announcing RVD, she disappeared, which was weird. Like, just straight up, you see her in the ring, and then you don't. And again, people are gonna go, oh well, it's an early build, and blah blah blah. I'm like, that game's out in like a week and a half. Come on, early build. That game is out in like a week and a half. That thing has gone gold. That thing has been pressed. It is being shipped to retailers at this point. It is not early build. Now, to be fair, to be 100%, gotta be fair here, if they had a really early build and they were showing off an early build to these gaming YouTubers and whatnot, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you have the most recent build, considering the game's out in under 2 weeks? That seems incredibly short-sighted when you're going to have glitches. And again, it's an entrance glitch, right? So you're going to go, oh, well, who cares? It's an entrance glitch, whatever. And to a certain degree, as someone who generally turns off entrances, I can kind of agree with that. But, as we saw last year, with a lot of my complaints before 2K17 came out, was like, look, if this is what they're showing before release, and this is what is happening before release, what does that mean for the actual final product? And what it meant was a lot more bugs that we have every freaking year. And some folks are like, well, games just launch broken these days. And I'm like, they didn't used to. Before they allowed you to patch games to a large degree. Best pure striker in the game. I lost it. I lost my goddamn train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, even back in the Xbox 360 days, there was... I don't want to put him yet. Nope. I'm sorry, Jinder. You're going through a goddamn table. Even back in the 360 days, you know, when you had patches, when internet patches became a thing to expect from video games, those patches were way smaller. But now, we live in an era of gigantic patches. And so, you can launch a game half broken and patch it later. That is totally a thing that happens these days. When before, you didn't have the luxury of multiple gigabyte patches, so either you got that right the first time, or your game got crap reviews because it was effing broken. So, unfortunately, there is this prevailing luxury these days that developers have of being able to launch kind of broken, or very broken, and just, I'll patch it later. And, more importantly, I'd seen some discussion yesterday, some folks saying, hey, you know, usually, when they patch 2K, R1 triangle, I don't have enough stamina. Crap. No, Jinder. It will not be me going through the table. I'm sorry. Also, not enough stamina. So, that's a problem. That's a problem. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But another tombstone on the outside. That usually, the way 2K handles it, is that they will patch the game when they put out a content pack. And as you may have seen from my Season Pass video, there are less content packs this year. So does that mean less patches for a game that will inevitably have problems? Like, say, a disappearing JoJo. Now, you can kind of kayfabe the JoJo thing, because she is or was having a fling with Bray Wyatt, which is what broke up his marriage. So perhaps Bray taught her to teleport, but usually that's when it's dark, not in the broad spotlight. Just saying, you screwed it up, JoJo. You screwed it up. So, you know, again, they've had a handful of glitches in these entrance videos, and in what they've shown at this point thus far, and that's kind of, you know, whatever. The important thing is the gameplay. Like, the entrances are, you know, okay, it's an entrance, fine. But if the gameplay has the same issues that it had last year, if my career has the same issues that it had last year, we're going to be in for another world of hurt, for another year where the game will sell the way it always sells. And, oh yeah, it looks prettier and it looks shinier, but my main concern is, does it play better, and is it less broken? That's all I'm looking for. Is it less broken? Finally, R1, oh my god. Jinder Mahal, you are getting tombstone through a table. That's right. Cole didn't even react. JBL and King were like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that. And meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom, so, pin, I'm holding circle. 1, 2. I dare you to kick out. I dare you to kick out, Jinder. I dare you. Here is your winner and new Maharaja, the Dead Man, the Phenom, etc., etc. Doing that thing. Doing big things. Woo! So, I don't know. Again, I'm always somewhat optimistic on this stuff. I'm always prepared to be wrong and have the game be awesome. The problem is that generally I've been right more than I've been wrong in the past couple of years. So I'm ready to be wrong. I'm ready for the game to be amazing. I'm ready for all the people who criticize me to be like, haha, game's great, we were right, you were wrong. That'd be fine. Because you know what that means? That means it'd be a better game, and I'd be happy with a better game. I'd make better videos with a better game. But again, we won't know until we know. Undertaker, new World Heavyweight Champion. And on just a small side note for that, I really don't think that any of the multiple people who are going to have footage tomorrow, even if they encountered any glitches, I'm pretty sure that they will not be able to show any glitches before the game comes out. So, as always, I'm going to be here on launch day, keeping it real, because that's what I do. And that's what I will keep doing, and I'm going to turn these lights off and try and get rid of this headache from these stupid clowns. I'm a tax slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.